Back at it again.
Of course we are. Of course, it's never ending. Mario World never ends. Mario World is eternal.
It doesn't. How many levels do you think exist for fucking Super Mario World already? I mean,
probably more than Mario Maker.
yeah, but Mario Maker 2's on the horizon.
Oh no, they added slopes. We're doomed.
Bill listened finally.
Bill listened.
Anyway, welcome to there's no overworld. This is Vanilla Level Design Contest number 11. There is no compilation ROM. Not yet. Maybe. I'm FPzero.
I'm Tyty.
We are back.
You know me.
we are back. Back at it again. Yeah. So we're gonna go through, and like I said, there's no compilation ROM this time, so we can't actually like go through an overworld. So I'm gonna be loading individual level files, and Ty has gone ahead and shuffled them up for me.
Because random is fun.
Yeah, he's gone ahead and shuffled them up for me, except for the top 10, and we will play the top 10 at the end. So we shall begin. And you can't see this because of the way it works. But we shall begin with, this is, hell, I'm just going to leave it to you to tell me what the names are for these things.
Okay,
This is number...
The second number.
Yeah.
What's the second number?
What? It's 27.
Okay.
Well, you had your list over there, I thought. I hope this is right.
So this is Plumbing Job by MercuryPenny.
I hope this is right. Yeah, it is. There's the infinity symbol. So this is, yeah, like you said, Plumbing Job by MercuryPenny. So, background on VLDC 11. This time, I was a judge.
This one's tied for 27th.
Ah, okay. You're right. We do have a job to do. We have a lot of levels to go.
Enough meandering about.
So yes, VLDC 11, I was a judge this time. I hosted the contest and I judged it. Along with me were 3 others, named Raya, Frozen Quills, and Morsel. And as we go, we will play the levels, and I'm going to talk about them and things like that. At the end, we will probably say, or somewhere in there, we'll say the scores that each person gave, and I have judge comments that Ty's got in a files that he can read out, or I can read out, one of the two.
Reading is hard.
Let's begin. So you said this was 27th, I think? One of
yes.
Okay. You've been dispatched due to severe clog deep in the sewers. It's full of Mario levels.
Oh no. Oh no, Bowser's backed up the toilets in the Mushroom Kingdom.
His schemes are very petty. I got a coin.
Hooray, the first of 4.
So rules this time around.
They're a little bit stricter than 9's were.
They are. For one, we made it so no secret exits are allowed.
Good.
There's a 500-second maximum for your level. And there was a little bit of differences done with graphics, but it's all like really specific stuff that wouldn't really be explained well in here.
Basically, we have the rules the same as they were for graphics for, I want to say VLDC 8?
I don't know.
Because 9 is when they added the rotation and the recoloring, right?
Maybe. I'm not sure. Ooh, sheesh. Almost slammed that Koopa. These grates don't really look, solid. Uh-oh, shit.
No, they don't.
Shit!
So here we are again, huh?
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Oh, that's not gonna date this video whatsoever.
That's what I should have said at the start. I'm not hip enough. I'm too old now.
You're too old to play Mario on the internet.
Or am I just old enough?
You have to be this tall to LP Mario.
Oh, good. I think that fish got me both times. Because I'm trying to be too fancy with shells.
Yeah, don't be fancy.
Weep. I don't want that. We also made it so that the judges are not required to get all moons and Yoshi coins and things like that. Basically, a lot of the rules this time were reactions to bad things in VLDC X. Which at the time of this recording is still not... Oh, I slid right under that guy. At the time of this recording, it is still not compiled because it is a big mess, kinda.
Yeah.
That's how it goes.
That's how, yeah.
Also, Tyty and I ended up becoming staff partway through the VLDC 9 LP. And then this year I became administrator, so I guess I need to keep LPing these things because it just... If I keep doing this, at some point, I'm gonna be made owner.
Oh, we'll see.
But anyway...
Oh, that looks weird.
That does look weird. So one important thing here is that I'm gonna be cross-posting this between both Something Awful and Mario World Central, because I figure we didn't do it for VLDC 9 because we weren't really active on the site at the time. But now we are, and I figure people probably wanna... Like, they know what I thought of levels from the comments I left, but why not post
now
it there too?
They get my cynicism too.
Ah, yes. Just what we needed.
Happiness is dead, even in Mario. Oh, you pulled the plug.
I did. I unstopped Bowser's shit. Oh no.
You got owned.
Eh, whatever. I definitely hit duck.
Sure, that's what they all say.
It is what I say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a neat gimmick, pulling the plug, and I bet if you go back through the pipe, there's gonna be oh, I guess you're not going back through the pipe.
No, I don't think... In fact, there's an invisible wall here that I was unaware of. I just went down the pipe. We did
Yay! I like how we exited that into regular-ass Mario World.
Alright, so can I have you read out the scores for this level?
Okay. For design, 41 out of 60. For creativity, 20 out of 30. And aesthetics, 7 out of 10. For a total of 68 out of 100.
For me?
For you, yes.
Maybe... Oh, wait, I'm looking at the wrong one. Okay. Because I kind of got it open on the side as well. So yeah, it was out of... this. We judged it all out of 100. And, design and creativity have a huge focus in this competition. Aesthetics...
They always do.
More than it used to. Aesthetics, I kept it a 10-point scaling because you want to kind of downplay the importance of it, but you don't want to discount it entirely.
Yeah, you don't want to be playing ugly levels.
Do you know what the other judges said?
I don't have their comments up, but I do have
Oh
their
no, I don't
averages.
want comments because we'll be here forever.
Oh yeah. Averages. 82, 70, and 72.
So Raya gave it 80.
Quill's 70 and Morsa 72.
Okay.
They all liked it more than you.
They did. So what I said, like I said, what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to read through the comments at the very end. Just because I think it's a good way for me, just to learn what I was thinking at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And we used to talk about levels in the 9 LP as well. We used to talk about our comments. So here's what I had to say about it. A nice, simple trip through a sewer. The rising and falling layer 2 water in the first half was used pretty well in conjunction with the Cheep Cheeps, since sometimes it was beneficial to wait for them to get beached so you could kick them away. Though I did also discover that the abundance of Koopa shells meant that more often than not you could just carry one and kick it at a group of fish to get rid of the problem, instead of interacting with the level design. The second half had a nice bit of backtracking with the water level lowering down. The level felt a bit short, but not in a bad way. I think some ideas could have been expanded upon a little more, like maybe the backtrack could have been a bit longer, or had you returning through a different part of the level. But overall, the level wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
Any thoughts of yours? And then we move on.
I do like rising layer 2 water gimmicks.
Yeah.
They're kind of hard to pull off because a lot of the water sprites don't interact like you think they would with them. Fish are the only one that makes sense. Porcupuffer can barely keep up with the slowest layer 2 speed. He'll like hover slightly below the water and then he'll float slightly above it as it sinks.
Mm-hmm.
It's like platforms get wonky with it. Like you have to be careful with it, really. Oh, I thought they did a good job of it.
It's a nice way to start off the LP.
Yeah, yeah.
27th place? That's not bad at all. Alright, let's move on to the next one in the list.
Which is... 61st place.
By Teows. Overless Night.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry. We are gonna mix up these roles.
You give me a job and then you take it away from me.
Look, it's nighttime. What do you want from me? So, some of the fun parts of having all the individual levels is that you get to see how people affect the intro message, the title screen, and the overworld.
How many I Hope I Wins do you think we'll bump into?
I think there was only one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yoshi's house. I'm just sleeping right now. Please do not disturb. It's late at night. Up night. It's late up night.
Okay.
Where do you sleep? In the mailbox?
He's sleeping in the fireplace. Someone put it out.
Overless Night.
I guess it's never over.
Oh, I remember this level. We're not going to be here like super long, but we might be here a little bit. I remember the first half being kind of challenging and long.
Some Chrono Trigger music here.
There's like...
I think?
Yeah, we are. This is Zeal.
Okay. I was wondering if it might be one of the remixes, but I don't think many people use those.
No, there's like 3 different Zeal SPCs that I heard throughout this contest.
People really like it.
I mean, it's nice, but I didn't realize we had that many. So this is like a kind of like average difficulty, average high difficulty off athletic. That ninja. And you got your radishes too.
Yeah. More people should use those. They're very pretty. They're probably one of my favorite, actually, I guess tile, but decorations in Vanilla Mario World.
Pieces of land.
Yes.
Or solid ground, or whatever you want to say.
Yeah.
I think I might have made some comments about those being kind of off-sync. I don't remember.
This, other than the layer 3, this is a very me level.
I know what one thing I said is the line guides are black against a dark background.
Oh!
Like, you can barely see the guy.
Yeah!
Whoop.
Yeah, that's...
Wow.
That's a bit of a problem, I think. But I guess you could replace them with the checkered line guides, or checker them yourself in the map 16. Wow.
Ah. What a
Wait,
dick.
this...
What?
There's some chunks of that really remind me of that Star World level. Star World,
4?
4? Yeah.
There's a bullet generator here.
Oof. The generators in Mario World are not particularly nice, in my opinion.
No.
Especially the fish one.
So we got through that first half a lot faster than it did for me the first time.
Ooh.
Oh, I just got hit by a donut.
Lovely.
That was a thwimp.
He was out to get you.
So I remember this this section actually being kind of short.
Ah, okay.
Oh, here's an important thing to note. Somehow in the creation of the base ROM that we did, we accidentally messed up the proximity sensing for the jumpin' piranha plants. So for all of the levels in this contest, the piranha plants will jump no matter when you're standing next to them or on top of them or anything like that. Just the jumping ones. The normal ones will stay in the pipe if you're close.
The normal ones are... I didn't see as many of them as I thought I would. I guess because more people used fish than I thought would. If that makes sense. Probably doesn't make sense.
And there's the end. So the auto scroll is kind of short, but it's not that short. Alright. Yeah, that level... There was something I didn't like about it in terms of its difficulty.
I could see it.
It's just kind of... And its aesthetics do get in the way as well.
It's kind of spiky in difficulty.
Yeah. That said, I gave it a 67. I'm looking at my score. What did the other judges think?
The other judges... 75, 63, and 44. Morsel did not like it as much.
That makes sense. Morsel is primarily a Kaizo hack player, and he's really good at it. So a lot of his judging sensibilities do revolve around Kaizo setups and things like that, which is fine. If you have a variety of judges and opinions, I think you have a stronger contest.
Yeah.
That said, like, Kaizo's not allowed in the contest or scores very lowly, but anyway. Let me read what I said. Overless Night, 67 out of 100. Midpoint felt a bit lopsided, with the first half being much longer than the second. I suppose it makes up for this fact by making the second half be a slow but relatively short and difficult auto-scroller. But the point still stands that the first half felt a little lengthy. Could also be that I kept dying in the first half, since this level was surprisingly tricky at times. One big complaint I have is that the black line guides are nearly impossible to see against the night sky. You really should have made them white or tried using the checkered ones from the castle tile set instead. I also wasn't a fan of the bullet generator in the second half. It wasn't too bad, but it still felt like it added an unnecessary layer of things to avoid in a sub-level where there's already a bunch of bullets, rocks, and shells flying around. I think the level was generally well designed, but some difficulty spikes with Hammer Bro platforms and the bad visual design for the line guides hurt it a little bit. A bit more polish might have alleviated some of those issues. In general, it's a decent athletic level, held back ever so slightly by some design choices. Yeah, in replaying, I still feel like that.
There was a lot of setups that were really, really cluttered and didn't give you much room to maneuver, I noticed.
It was tricky at times, yeah. But that's
especially with the generator, and you can't control the generator.
Yeah, random generators. We talked about these in the past, but yeah, the random generators for Mario don't work so great because they are pretty random and they add a unnecessary setup. Autoscrollers are usually very structured because you can time when everything shows up on screen. A random generator throws a wrench in all of that. So yeah, I usually don't like them. Sometimes they can get used well, but it's hard.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's move on. Next one.